What's up, Cowboy Nation? Try to give a few minutes. Hey, Charlene, what's up? How you doing? Give a few minutes. See if anybody want to pop on. That's the link chat in case somebody brave enough want to challenge me about this topic. Well, before anybody decide to come on, I just want to get this off my chest. I was on a chat when defense coordinator Parker was talking, and on this particular chat, I was with Nate Dog. We me and us brought up Trey Pickens. Well, of course, you know how that turned out. The Dacaronies came up. Called me Cowboy Grams, Cowboy Chumps. Somebody talking about he won't put his hands on Nate Dog, want to get violent and stuff. Well, to all the Dak fanboys, Dacaronis, the Dacaholics, whoever you want to call yourselves, the reason why this team have not made it to the playoffs in the past 2 years is because of your boy. Yes, we can put the blame on Jerry Jones for building this team. We could put the blame on the coaching staff for the past 2 years. Yes, we can put the blame on the defense, offense, wherever you want to do it. Oh, I doubt it. Oh, I doubt he come up. I guess we're not one of the main big boys. Don't care. But like I said, the reason why this team is the way it is right now is because the fact is Jerry Jones, as he's getting older and older, he don't know what the hell he's doing. He listening to these contenders. I guess they quote unquote supposed to be the voice of the Cowboys, but not this Cowboy fan or not. And y'all know who I rolled with 1980, uh, Phil Porter Cowboy, Eshawn, Nate Dogg, a cool cowboy, um, Central Cowboy, Danny Savage, and Stowe's OG. And there's more who's on our group too. JB, the Cowboy fan. Yeah. Uh, we don't roll with the big timers. See, the problem is y'all Dacaronis, y'all want the good unicorn teddy bear message about your boys. You want to say everything's going to be all right this offseason. You still got that. Pay Pickens. You still got City Lamb. I mean, you still you're living a freaking fairy tale. A fairy tale that's not going to last with this team. And another reason why I blame Dak, yes, it's a stupid ass contract that Jerry signed. Y'all can't name that one quarterback over the past 2 seasons that making the same type of money that Dak is making outside of Patrick Mahomes. That you can say they went to the end to a conference championship game and Super Bowl. I know people that will try to say that Eagles from last year, but as you see, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, he's not an elite quarterback. He is a bus driver. There's that offense made for him, but with this Cowboys team, you talk about anybody but except number four. Y'all don't give a damn about the star. Y'all don't give a damn about being Cowboy fans. It's all about Dak. It worse than Romo. Way worse than Romo. Now, with Parker, uh, I'm hoping that the Cowboys can give him the players that he needs. I hope the Cowboys front office don't rush this kid. It's going to take at least 3 years for him to get the players that he needs. If it wasn't for that stupid contract that got, and the fact remains that more likely they're going to sign Pickens, which is another mistake. And again, look at all the teams that made it to the playoff this year, whose defense brought them there. Only thing you need to run the game. Yes, you need a quarterback to run the offense, depending on what type of system you're running. But again, unless you got a Mahomes, uh, somebody just got the Madden mode in them, you don't need to be paying or overpaying half-ass quarterbacks like Dak Prescott, who is on his way down as far as his talent. Now, in 2019, let me educate some of y'all Dak fanboys and Dakaronis. 2019, when you had, I forgot the quarterback name, John Kitna. John Kitna was the quarterback coach. And that was Jason Garrett last year as the Dallas Cowboys head coach. John Kitna made a huge improvement with Dak Prescott. John Kitna, he taught Dak, he actually went back and taught Dak the principles, just a generic way of how to call plays, how to conduct yourself on the field, how to read plays, how to and throw the ball precisely. And I admit, back then, the mistake was they should have never got rid of John Kitna. He was the one that really improved that from a D level quarterback to a B level quarterback. And you could have had him for several more years. There's no telling how good that could have been. But the Cowboy front office went with another direction. Just like with, I'm going to go back to 05, 06, when you had Parcell last year with the Cowboys under Romo. If Parcell would have stayed with the Cowboys in 07 and not brought in Wade Phillips, that Cowboys team could have been good. Again, you can never tell how good Romo would have been. Because Parcell told Romo back then, do not become a Hollywood quarterback. And that's what Dak did. Not Dak, Romo. Romo became a Hollywood quarterback, and he never reached his full potential. Now, the same now with Dak, I still say Dak's best year was his rookie year. You had a young Zeke. You had a wall, the Great Wall of Dollars with Fredericks, Martin, and Smith. You had T.O. No, sorry, not T.O. You had Des Bryant, Jason Witten. You had a defense too. But as the years progressed with the front office, Jerry Jones always screwing and effing up because he is the GM. And then I have to say, as a 20, you gotta go by 2020 when he gave back that his second contract. Yes, the Cowboys had 21, 22, 23. 20, I still say 22. That was the year that the Cowboys should have made it far. But with the coaching staff and Dak again, and Dak, when he play against good teams, he have a deer in headlights. The only time Dak really play against good teams, they have winning record is within the NFC East. The Eagles, yeah, you can't really count that because they go back and forth. But what about, like I said, with the 49ers, with Green Bay, with the Ravens over the past couple of years, Denver this past year? I mean, we just named a few teams that they had good records. And then, and we've been saying it for the past several years, when defense play two safety high, that is a deer in headlights. See, I was gonna go in here and talk about Parker, but it's the Dak fans. Dak fans, y'all are the one the reason why this Cowboys team is gonna have another bad year. Y'all want okay, y'all want Pickens to be signed. You know what? I hope the Cowboys, yeah, let Cowboys sign Pickens. Don't trade him. Yeah, let them sign Pickens and see what happens. People talking about they want Crosby, they want this, they want that, they want trade down. People, this Cowboys team window of trying to make it to the Super Bowl or far in the playoffs, it was closed back in 23. Everything has to be rebuilt. Everything. Now, how fast do they want it? It depends on it depends on them making the right moves. And I'm still not satisfied with a lot of the coaching staff on offense. The defense, I'm giving them a chance. But the offense, nah. You got to prove it to them. Because whether or not they do sign Pickens, tag, and whatever, you still got a problem with the left tackle position. You still got a problem with the right tackle position. The interior of your offensive line digressed from a year ago. The running game should have been better. We don't know what we got out of Blue. We don't know what we got Marfa. Are they going to resign Devontae Williams? I'll say get you a young running back in the draft. But it's going to be other running backs that's coming out. That's going to be a free agency. But the bottom line, you got to fix your defense. You still need defensive ends. You still, and regardless of what them trading for Quentin Williams, you still there's no guarantee you're gonna bring Clark back if they can afford it. And you still need a defensive tackle. You need, yeah, we need linebackers. You definitely need a safety. But I know until I can see what type of scheme Parker's gonna play, I don't know. Because basically everybody's running the 4-2-5. Everybody running 4-2-5. So I know he was saying he's gonna run a 3-4. You better get you a big defensive tackle either through free agency or the draft. And they don't have enough draft picks. You still need a second and a third round to pick up a good one. Yeah, this team got way too many holes to it. And for one thing, another thing I don't hear nobody saying, how mentally tough is this team? For me, this team is soft. And you call me anti-Cowboy fan you want to. I'm calling like I see it. This past year, team soft. When you on offense, if this offense was so dynamic, why every time you get into the red zone, you pass instead of running the ball? You don't trust your running game. That's because you're soft. This team is a reflection of their head coach. Everything about this team reflects on their damn head coach. Yeah, I know a lot of people ain't gonna like this video. Don't give a damn. But the truth hurts. Now, this Shotty's second year, what's he gonna do? Is he still gonna be doing the Spider-Man, playing Star Wars and training camp again? Yeah, exactly. Soft ass tissue. And I'm talking about the Charmin Blue. Cause look at matter of fact, look at the offensive line. You got 3 first round picks. Ollie Tyler's. Tyler Guyton. He can't stay on the field. Why? He's soft. He always getting hurt. Terrence Steele, overpaid. And I still say Connor Beebe is, you play him out of position. He should be playing guard. But that's too late now. That's too late. Because it's too late to try to move Tyler Smith from left guard to left tackle. Reason why? He's a all pro bowler at the left guard position. Like I said, but Cowboys underpaid him. You pay him as a guard, now a tackle. And I don't blame him. If you're going to move me over from left guard to left tackle, you need to do something about my pay. And one thing about the Cowboys always like to do stuff on the cheap. Always. Like I said, I don't, everything that this team does over the past 8 years has been benefit of Dak Prescott. Amari Cooper, Gallup, you run Gallup back. You drafted offensive linemen. You traded for wide receivers. Matter of fact, you had traded and picked up plenty of wide receivers for Dak Prescott. Now I know my boy down here, Phil Quarter, but he was saying that I kind of agree with him. 2023, yes, that was it when McCarthy dumbed down the offense and just have CeeDee Lamb just to be that number one wide receiver moving around, and still you had your tight ends. The Cowboys still need to go with that route because Dak Prescott, his passing IQ, it's not that good. He don't go through his progression quick enough. And another thing, he hold on way to the ball. Could it be coaching? Yes. A lot of it had to do with coaching. But my thing is the reason why the Cowboys is I don't see much from them is the fact that that Prescott contract costs too much. $74.5 million is going to be pushed back for years, thanks to Mr. Jones. And then for all the contenders that think Cowboys got a chance to make it to the playoffs, okay, that's going to, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong, but I don't think so. You need to do a lot with this offense and the team. And I still say last year you should never traded for Quentin Williams. You should have traded for him, but too late. He's here now. If Quentin Williams was like 25, 26, yes. But he's on the wrong side, close to 30. Danny Savage in the house. But yeah, so man, it's like being a Cowboys fan. Damn you do, damn you don't. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this on a note. For those Cowboy fans who think the Cowboys are gonna do anything, it's gonna be a long season.